is NBC, Nancy, Bob, and Sherry, with our guest today, Kim. And
Hi.
we're going to do with our, sponsored by Seems So Easy, located in Fairfield, Ohio. Kim is going to do one of our 12 tips that we will be doing for our 12th anniversary. And today's tip is on stabilizers. All yours, Kim.
All right, so Baby Lock is making this easy for us because they have this pack of all the different stabilizers and it tells you what it's used for. With that being said, here are some samples of what I've picked up that I've done and some of the store has done. So like this is fleece. I used a tearaway on the back, and then on the top we used a hydro melt. So what that does is keep the stitches above and doesn't sink into the fleece.
So how do you get the hydro melt off?
So the hydro melt is just with water, but it tears really easy.
Okay. So it leaves very little of the stabilizer left on
and
it.
if you do wash it, it washes out.
Very good.
Sometimes I've been doing a lot of these blankets for putting names on it. I'll also put a Weblon on the back. Weblon is a cutaway, and it stays in and it helps keep the name and like flat and make it look nice, and it stays in, and then you can't see it because it's a tight blanket. So that's a couple things we use that. Also with towels, you want to use the hydro melt on top because of the plush. Also with towels, do not use a sticky to put it down, because when you go to pull the loop or the backing off, if it's really sticky, it pulls your loops and then ruins your towel. This one is a stick tearaway, and what Stephanie did is stitched out this design on paper. So on the back, it's all still there. You can kind of see it, but usually you'll cover it up.
So is that cardstock?
Yes.
Heavier paper.
So it's heavier paper, and you put it down and it sticks, and then you just
So
cut it away.
everything on that is stitched, right?
Yes.
It's nothing colored in?
Some of it's like a 3D, so this is stitched and put on, but all this else is stitched on, and then it's a neat, good design.
Okay.
This is also a koozie, which when I put it upside down. But I also use the hydro melt to keep the name above, because you don't want things to sink in. It does sink in a little bit because of the tension, and then also I used, I think I used a cutaway, but I could also use the sticky tearaway on this item. And this is what it looks like. So you take the plastic part up, you put it in the hoop this way, score it, and then it's all sticky. This is also a water-soluble stabilizer. It's called Dissolve Away Mesh. And this is it's a freestanding lace that you could use with it. And sometimes you use 2 layers because you need the stability. And what it does is when you're done, you put it in water and it's gone.
Is that what Mark used on the little train that we had at Christmas time that he did?
So anything freestanding. You can use some of this on top of all this other stuff, but you have to wash it to get rid of it because it's thicker. So there's a lot of different things you can use that for. This one here and this, there's also something out there called SF 101 or the Shape Flex interfacing. What it is a fusible. I put it on the back of this one. I'm going to make a wall hanging, and I wanted it ironed on to make it stiffer and crisper. I did it on this too. This is a built-in to the FOF icon that we're going to stitch out, and then in the future, Jean is going to color this in with watercolors and markers and such, and it's going to be a class. So look for that coming up, because that's fun. So this is a neat, good design.
Very
and
great.
Then Stephanie stitched it out on red, and I'm not sure where that is at the moment. Other stabilizers, or sometimes we do
T-shirt quilts.
T-shirt quilts. And this is a new Heat and Bond Easy Tee stabilizer. This comes in the black, because sometimes you have those darker T-shirts, or it comes in the white. So you put it on the T-shirts, iron it on, and then cut it out, because T-shirts stretch and
Now
That's why we want the stabilizer.
we carry the black in the package, but we carry the white in the package and also on the bolt.
Oh, okay. It's new, so I hadn't seen it.
Sells out quick when we get it in.
So stabilizer comes in the shorter packs, which are the 12-inch, and then these are 20, I do believe. So this is a 5 different stabilizers. This is 6. So we have these available too. Over here we have our mesh, and you can also there's a iron-on. So on this here, I just, this is done with the mesh on the back. I did not iron it on. And you can see how nice the embroidery stitched out. This is a tearaway, wash away, which I think is right here, rinse away, tear away. And this is one that you would tear away. And I was either going to make a pillow, or you can put these on foam core to make a picture. This little angel is what I use for a cutaway, because sometimes you need cutaways for like knits so that they don't stretch and keep their resolution. This one I wanted it thicker, and so I used cutaway inside, and then I trimmed it away after I finished it. There's also something on if you do onesies for a little baby, that you can put this on the back so it doesn't make scratch, the stitching on the other side scratch the baby. So there's stabilizers so much that they have available, and like the pack here, this helps take the guessing out of if you have problems or have questions, because there's a book inside, and it's only $15, and you get a sample of each, and it's fun to have, or a good tool to use.
So I see down there on the bottom different colors, and it describes the different stabilizers.
Yes. So they came up with new packaging. That's why we have some new and some old. This is the new packaging, and the colors each indicate a different type of stabilizer. And then over here is our display. Here's where we can get the bigger singles.
So you don't have to buy the big 5 or 6 pack. We have everyone that's in there is available as a
Yes.
single pack. Very good. So we do have a good inventory.
We do, and you can buy, most of this should be online, so you can order it and we can ship it to you if needed.
And this is part of our anniversary sale, so anything that you buy between the 1st of April to the 12th, you get a 12% discount on.
Yes, I think that's it.
Yeah.
It might be the whole month, but.
Yeah.
Look at your emails.
Okay.
But, well, I hope I had given you some ideas, and if not, come on in and we can talk it over.
Because as we say before, everything that we do makes it seem
Seems
so easy. Thanks, Kim.
Bye.
Bye.